Logan is going to go first. Take it away, guys, and Shane is on deck.
We got things to do. It's short arm four-seamer. It's nasty changeup, pitches with the mean on. Shows some emotion. So I'm going to hit you with two boards real quick. I'm going to hit you with the ERA leaders board. You're aware of this, right? Are you a stat? You're a stat guy. You dive in on all your numbers?
A little bit. Not all the time, but it's good to go and see the process.
That's a confidence booster, huh?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot change me to the next board.
Those names.
90th percentile or higher this season, K percentage and walk percentage. You're punching tickets and you don't walk a soul. You pound the zone. We're going to get into it real quick. Were you hearing the rumblings?
Yeah, I heard a little bit. Our media was asking me about it quite a bit. So
How do you handle it?
Yeah, I think it's cool to be in the same conversation as him. He's one of the best in the game, obviously. So, at the end of the day, it's kind of just chatter, and I got to go out there and pitch every 5 days.
I would take it like the Brewers wanted to keep me.
Yeah, that's
pretty darn bad.
For sure.
Right?
For sure. So, obviously, I've said it before. Glad to be with the crew.
Yeah. So I've watched you all year, and you've been phenomenal. We'll focus on your last two starts, Dodger Stadium. Day game, you were nails, and then you just took on the Bravos. So I want to dive in real quick to a side angle. Run that back and pause it for me. When did you, and if you could get up on the mound with me, when did you go to kind of like eliminating the windup and to the hybrid, kind of come set and go? And what's the thought process behind?
Sure. Honestly, I made the transition in low A. Funny enough, there was an umpire in Myrtle. I threw in Myrtle Beach, and I was out of the windup at the time. And when I was coming set, I wasn't engaged with the rubber, and he was the only umpire that called me out on it. And it wasn't something I was trying to do. I was kind of yipped up about it, so that was kind of why I went.
It's like Zach Wheeler went through that recently, where people were saying he was potentially stepping off the.
Right. That's exactly what I was doing, and I ended up just sticking with the stretch there, and it kind of simplified my mechanics. So I stuck with it and ran with it.
All right, what are you thinking here? I mean, it's Quadzilla case.
Right, exactly.
He thinks he's sneaking these by us? Come on. So what are you thinking? Is it pre-setting on that?
Yeah, I've got a lot of pressure on my right leg here. Kind of an open stance a little bit, but once I lift my leg, it's kind of, once I hit the top, I just go. Just trying to carry all, let gravity work me through the mound, and I'm trying to stay sideways towards the third base bag as long as I can. And once my foot hits the ground, just. Is there a drill
kids could use at home that kind of references that?
Yeah.
That's kind of like hitting. Alex Bregman talks about flashlights, and trying to stay as square as possible for as long as possible.
Absolutely. I mean, that's really the thought process for me. What I do before I throw every day is we do like the core velocity belt training. So a little band you tie around your waist. You got a coach pulling it, but you don't even need that. It's like you can be on flat ground and just lift your leg up and go once you hit the top. And that's, again, once my leg hits the top, I'm just thinking about going down the mound. So.
Has there been anybody you modeled your delivery after? Because you kind of got that short arm, upshoot heater.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't know about anybody like, all right, this guy I tried to model my game after. I loved watching Strider.
I was going to say, you kind of resemble him on the mound.
Obviously, he's got the electric heater at 100 miles an hour, but when I was in college, that's a guy I watched a lot for sure.
All right, so run this real quick, and then we'll show a low home of what the hitter sees. It's kind of, now, did you always have that tight kind of pull from the glove? That's always been the way you've thrown?
Yeah, when I go back and watch video of me in high school, it looks pretty similar to what it looks like now.
Okay. All right, so now I want to dive into a few at-bats real quick. So come over here and let me know your thought process behind some of these at-bats. This is Pajes the other day. Pause this. We're establishing the fastball in the bottom of the first inning. Andy's had a great year, and you're dotting 93 away. Now run it. Now pause it again. You got him 0-2. I mean, for most hitters, we're getting loose day game, Dodger Stadium. I'm like, all right, now spin me something off. And let's get back into
Give me something I can hit.
Right?
Yep.
And you're thinking,
I'm coming right at you.
that's the thought process. Because in a world of 97, 98, you're sitting 93, 94, but you power your heater through the zone.
For sure. I mean,
are the metrics good on it? Is that why you trust it so much?
I think
Pause
so.
this.
I think it's got some good carry and late life to it. Like you said, I get like the little upshoot heater, and I think it's maybe some deception behind it too. I think I hide the ball pretty well, so
when you got such good ride, I'd have to think as a hitter that deception is real. You know, you're looking at 93, 94,
velocity.
and man, that probably looks like 98.
But then you have this dirty changeup. Have you always had this pitch?
I've had it for a long time. Yeah, it's gotten better. Like looking back at COVID, that's when I really started to turn it over. And
have you always had that much run on it?
I think it's since I gotten into pro ball, it's kind of taken off a little bit more.
Two-seamer.
How do you feel about facing Ohtani? Execute your pitches. Pause this. Are you thinking hitters' weaknesses, or are you thinking your strength? You seem like a pretty confident guy. You're going to go with your strengths and
I'm going to go with my strengths for sure, but, you know, I'm trying not to feed it into his strengths as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of just trying to stay out of the loop for him, out of the honey hole. So.
How do you hold the changeup?
Right here, I go four seam with the horseshoe in, and I end up just circling it off.
So it's a circle change. And are you thinking just
I'm turning it over? Yeah. Trying to throw it with the outside of the middle finger here, just almost like a backwards curveball.
And you've had that since high school, you were saying?
I had, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I try and tell, bring up that changeup.
You try and tell kids to develop.
Kids at home, I'm telling you, man,
and
it's not so much
how
the
would
breaker.
you develop the change? Throw and catch every day with it?
Yeah, I mean, you got to throw it a lot. If you're going to learn a new pitch, you gotta throw it. So, what really helped me out was, you know, playing catch with it from 90 to 120 feet, and
really
getting some arc under it, and just seeing the ball fade from further than 60 feet. So, able to see it, like throw it with some distance, helped me create the spin that I wanted to.
Look at this. I mean, they called Devin Williams the airbender. We got to come up with a nickname for you. Quadzilla. All right, but what I love about you as well is you'll throw this changeup right on right. You have no hesitation. I mean, this is Ronald Acuna. We're establishing heater. We're going changeup in, and we're backing it up. Changeup middle, and then four seam heater.
See, that heater tunneled off that last changeup. I got away with one there. But,
exactly.
Yeah.
Run a second at bat. Then you incorporate the cutter a little bit, just for show, or you feel good about that pitch?
I felt good about it. I was trying to be low and away with it, but if I'm going to miss, I want it to be off the plate instead of. I think I got away with another cutter there, but trying to be away with it and establish that outer third lane.
Unbelievable, throwing the heck out of it.
You know, what's so impressive is your K to walk ratio. The fact that you don't walk a lot of guys. Are you thinking that? Just, you know, I'm tunneling. I'm coming right at the guys and letting my pitches work.
Absolutely. I think, you know, the organization has preached no free passes from the moment we stepped in the building. That's been preached to me since I started playing baseball, really. So I've always tried to dominate the zone, and if I'm going to get beat, I want them to beat me instead of, you know, give up a handful of free passes and then get burned, and next thing you know, it's a 2-3 run homer. So, just try to be in the zone and suffocate hitters with strikes.
All right, Robert.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was. Logan starred at
here,
one of the great junior college baseball programs in the state of Texas before he got drafted. That was McLennan Community College in Waco. So he's got some Texas ties.